You know when it's gotten to that point where you just need to be so real with yourself? Like, actually, you need to stop playing games. I need to stop playing games and stop joking. This is my personal diary entry, and that's how I'm going to treat this channel going forwards in the future. That this is my personal diary. So if you happen to walk in on my conversation with myself, maybe beating myself up, or at least being a little harsh with myself, welcome. Feel free to sit in the corner and watch me talk to myself. So, for a while, and I think lots of us want this, for a while, we have our dream life and we kind of know the next step that we need to do. There's just that one little thing that we need to do to get that dream life, and yet we don't do it. We don't do it. I don't do it. For a good portion of time, I think my dream life or the next step of it looked like having tangible art in my life. I'm a medical student. That means I do a lot of studying. The goal is 8 to 10 hours a day, but honestly, we average about 6. But we do average 7-hour workdays. And that is a lot mentally. It's excruciatingly difficult. But I think I still have enough mental capacity and I still have enough heart desire to want to live an artistic life, whether that means that I want to be a model or I want to design jewelry. But these are the passions that I also have in addition to medicine. And for so long, I have stood in the way of embracing what is on the other side of me, what is on the other side of my heart's desires. And I had to be real with myself. I am playing myself by not doing the next step. I am playing myself by not sitting down and making headshot portfolio, side portfolio, all these pictures to at least start submitting to companies. I at least need to go through the rejection process, but I just go through the ideation process, the fantasy, and then the exhaustion from fantasizing all day. I know the life I want. I think many people know the life they want and they don't do the next step. And that is so horrible to just not do the next step. I am actually so fed up and exhausted with myself at this point for not doing the next step. And I guess this is what's finally bringing me back to YouTube or finally bringing me back to creating something that's tangible for myself and reminds me that I created art. I think especially being in medical school or any profession, whether you're a corporate girly, whether you're stuck in a 9 to 5 that is horrible, has horrible pay, and your options of life just feel restricted, because I feel like that's what med school is for me. Because I want to be relatable. I don't want to just motivate people to do things without any background experience. In med school, yeah, we do get a salary, we do get our student loan, which we're gonna have to pay back later. And the student loan is not that high. Even if you take out a grad loan plus, let's not talk about politics right now, but even if you took one of those out, it is still not a high amount. You are not getting anywhere close to 100K for the yearly amount you're taking. And if I'm thinking about these things, and if I'm this busy, but yet know what I want so badly, why aren't I living it out? This past week, I feel like I've heard tons of people say phrases that, of course, seem a little bit nonchalant or seem like general life advice. If life hands you lemons, make lemonade. I actually have a lemon in my fridge, and I have not made lemonade with it. And why not? Because I'm actually a little bit lazy. That is the truth. I'm a little bit lazy to make lemonade that would probably taste phenomenal. I already have the lemon. What am I waiting for? Yeah, so I guess this just is a video. This is a reintroduction to myself, to my diary, reminding myself that there is a life that you want. There's only one step, or at least there is one identifiable step that is in between me, you, and the life you want. And all I have to do is take that first step. I'm going to keep using the example of modeling because I just think it's something that I should really try to do. And the first step is literally making my portfolio. it's sending it to agencies, emailing it to them, and possibly not hearing anything back. But the reason why I know I should do this, even if I don't have the perfect physique, the perfect height, or any of these things, is because there are models that have come in so many shapes and sizes that they are successful in their own realm. Even the other day, I saw one that was 5'2", and it's like the agency I thought about applying for and never did, they were like 5'8" at least. And I'm a 5'6" girly. I can pull off 5'7" occasionally. It's very rare occasionally without heels on. But if no one stopped her from achieving her dreams, why should I stop myself from achieving my dreams? I realized that I should be fighting for my dreams while tired, while exhausted. Do it tired, do it exhausted, do it even ugly. Yeah, do it ugly when you don't feel like you look the part. I think I've been too, not even shy, but giving myself too many excuses to just show up how I probably should have showed up. I've lived in an apartment that I am really in love with for the past year. And when I first moved in here, I thought it had perfect lighting. And the lighting is so beautiful. It still is. You can see that it gets plenty of sunlight, sunset effect. But I felt like the lighting wasn't good enough for YouTube. And oh, what a mistake that was to waste a year's worth of time making videos. I should have bought a ring light. Or I should have done it in the pitch dark. I should have done it with the video fuzzy. But all this to say is that I learned the lesson a long time ago to make the video, start the YouTube channel without the best camera, without the best, to make the YouTube channel without the best camera, to make it without the best lights, without the best sound. And I started, and I wish I'd kept going. That's my one regret, that I wish I'd kept going. Because when I started in the past, I saw growth. And this is something I wanted to circle back on. Yes, there are people that are successful in what they do. There are models with very different physiques, features, and they're very successful. But my definition and your definition of success does not mean that everyone has to notice and acknowledge it. It does not mean I have to become the most famous person on earth. It does not even mean I have to become the most famous person in my city. I want my measure of success to be that I have done what I said I'm going to do. And I keep pushing until I at least reach that one contract. And I push till I get another one, because I success is never giving up, is never quitting. I remember when I was a kid in elementary, literally I was about the age of 8 years old. There was a poster. That was a loud cough from someone out in the hallway. I remember there was a poster that said, "Success is not quitting, and those who quit are the ones that lose." I don't know if I see posters like that anymore, but I guess that poster was an effort to raise children, to raise a generation that was strong willed, that never gave up, that pursued every single one of their dreams. Because some people have a history of being over coddled. I have definitely been someone that's been over coddled in my life, and I appreciate the people that have coddled me, but it's time for me to stop living within my comfort zone and to push past what people have said I can do, to push past other people's expectations of me. And I think that is so crucial and important, to push past other people's expectations of yourself. You know, when someone sets the bar for you, what they think you're going to accomplish, what they think you can do, what they think your skill set is. And sometimes it really isn't a bad bar, it's not a bad metric, but don't you want to do so much more than someone's limited imagination of you? Because I am sure, girl, because I'm wearing pink and I feel like we're for the girls. But I am sure that you have dreams that surpass what anyone ever thought you were going to do. I think, and I guess this is why this is my personal diary. I am getting super personal with myself. But I'm 25 and I've dated here and there. And recently, my mom has been talking about, because I've been dating a lot more in my second year of med school than I did in my first year. And recently, my mom's been talking about, well, if you want to be in relationships, like she supports it. She's like, but if you need birth control or any of those things, please seek me for that. Like she wants me to like let her know. And I appreciate that my mom wants to have a very open dialogue. I love it. I'm like, if I need it, I will go to her for it. But after I heard her say those things, I heard somebody else say, go past the expectations people have for you. Yes, her expectation for me is that I'll be a physician and I'll be a successful physician and I will be able to make enough money to support myself and support others and just have the life that I want and not be afraid of tomorrow. But I think while she was expressing this, it also kind of hinted to if the proper relationship doesn't come by, enjoy whatever relationship you have. And that's not a bad thing. But I realize I want to go past the expectation of just being in relationships for fun or being in relationships because they make me feel nice. I've known that maybe not my little girl dream, more like my born again Christian dream is to be in a beautiful marriage. It is to wait for my partner to do crazy, wild things. Um, See, I got a little bit nervous there with y'all. That's why we're saying. And yeah, so it's like I don't want to settle for someone else's dream of me. It's so easy. Like I could literally choose to settle for my mom's dream of me tomorrow, but I want to go for what's higher, what's more better. And yeah, I don't really have that many other points, but I know I last point actually. Last point actually is I know the dreams that live inside my heart, and you must have dreams that live inside your heart too. And sometimes they're just extremely difficult to express, or people don't get it. Like, no matter how many times you tell someone this is your dream, this is what you want, or maybe you're posting these pictures not to be famous, but just to keep a track record of the things that you're doing to show yourself you are track record worthy. Like when you do a lease, your track record is paying your payments, and that reflects on your credit score. And the whole world doesn't know about your credit score, but your credit score is pretty solid. Yeah, that's what you want for yourself. And so if you're one of those people that wants those for yourself, like just wants to be successful in your own lane, in your own right, and not waiting for anyone's validation, then I say do it. I want to encourage you to do it. I want to inspire you to do it. And even if you never click on another one of my videos ever again, that is fine. If you never click on another video, all I have to say is, girl, do it. Bye.